The Age of the Tortoise. The mountainous character of the Greek island of Lesbos ensures that driving is a leisurely process as you wind through the seemingly endless series of hairpin bends. It is just as well, because the car occasionally has some unusual hazards to negotiate. Coming round one corner, we were suddenly confronted by a large dome-shaped rock, inching its way steadily across our path. We stopped to inspect and found it wasn't a rock, but a living fossil, a creature far more ancient than the Mediterranean, a beast as old as the dinosaurs themselves, which had chosen that moment to cross our path. It felt like an honor. In fact, when this wild tortoise started to emerge from its shell, thrusting out its scrawny neck and pushing paddle-like limbs down on the asphalt to renew its journey, we were touched by a double sense of privilege. It appeared to know we intended no harm, and with that sad ancient eloquence, the skeletal head turned in our direction to acknowledge our presence. Then the rock continued on an imperturbable course, and we were left to reflect on its message. How can you not be moved by the extraordinary slow-motion world of a tortoise? It seems such a powerful comment on the haste of mankind, particularly the fizzy impatience of our modern lives. Everything about the animal seems to argue less speed. Typical is its longevity. Some of the individual giant tortoises found in the Galapagos Islands may well survive for several hundred years and be the longest-lived animals on Earth. As a life form, tortoises and their close relatives, the turtles, have remained virtually unchanged since the Jurassic era 200 million years ago. However, tortoises' very slowness has been their undoing in the past half-century. They are easy creatures to find and collect, and have featured in human diets for thousands of years. It is probably the release or escape of domestic stock that accounts for their presence on Greek islands. Until a ban was introduced in the 1970s, they were routinely sold by French fishmongers. In Bulgaria, the last tortoise restaurant closed only in the 1980s. However, the much more serious problem, along with habitat loss from agricultural intensification, has been collection for the pet trade. In the 1960s and 1970s, millions of tortoises were taken from countries all around the Mediterranean. Most of these animals died prematurely, largely as a consequence of ignorance.